Hey boys and girls, happy Saturday morning rant. So, this is a holiday weekend. Got my workout out the way, sitting in the car wash, sitting in the line to the car wash. It's moving kind of fast, though. I think I'll get in here in a minute. But it's the holiday weekend, so you want the whip to be clean and blah blah blah. So what do I want to talk about today? I want to talk about real estate first, and then I'm gonna talk about nonprofit. So in real estate right now, I'm having a hard fucking time. Like, the interest rates are crazy. It is hard to get out of high interest loans into low interest loans because there's no such thing anymore, because Biden is a fucking asshole and the country's fucked and unemployment is going up, and I still think there's a chance of a recession, and non-rent paying tenants are up. It's just, I think we're fucked, at least for another few years. And that means that poor people are even more fucked. So anyway, so real estate is fucked. And I had bad advice from this motherfucker who I listened to and trusted, and didn't realize he had one set of skills but didn't have another, and turned out to be a fucking megalomaniac narcissist. I mean, we're all a little bit narcissistic, but this guy turned out to be a real asshole. Anyway, the point is, I was trying to scale fast, right? Like, you guys heard me talk how many units I was buying, how quickly I was buying, and scaling sounded like the right thing, and get as many houses as possible, as much passive income as possible. And now I'm selling like half the fucking portfolio. About to lose $1 million. Easily, maybe more when you count all the equity, definitely more if you count my time, but whatever, sometimes you got to go backwards to go forward. But the reason I'm bringing that up is not just to talk shit about real estate, because most of you are like, motherfucker, I don't want to hear nothing about your first world problems, but to talk about nonprofits and scaling in nonprofits. Like, every foundation is like, what's your plan for scaling? Guess what? Sometimes maybe people don't need a plan for scaling. Maybe they need a plan for figuring out what the fuck they're currently doing. And what does that mean? Like, most nonprofits, they get in, they don't realize they need admin support. They don't realize they need development support. Like, who's feeding the fucking baby? Like, the ED? No. You're the charismatic, motivator, accountability person. You're not the fundraiser. And then if you don't have an admin, you are the fucking admin. So most people don't even have that in place. And then here's the foundation. Like, what's your plan for scaling? No, what's your plan for fucking having a weekend that belongs to you? What's your plan for, like, building some shit that's sustainable? What's your plan for sometimes building a little boutique program that matches what people need in your community? But no, what's your plan for scaling? Scaling's not always good. I tried to scale in real estate. I'm fucked. Like, scaling in nonprofit will fuck people over. It will ruin every fucking thing you're doing. And at the very least, foundations should have scaling come with an honest conversation about what it means to scale. How do you scale meaningfully, slowly enough not to fuck everything up? And instead what I see is nonprofits grow. They grow fast. They got a bunch of money in the bank, and the ED's acting like a fucking tyrant, guarding the fucking temple of resources, not building infrastructure, not planning for the day when you don't have as much resources, or for the day where you want to have more resources and you want to have infrastructure in place. And it's one thing to get money through the door. It's another thing to do the work, report on it, do it well, hire staff, treat people well, make sure they're taken care of. No. Nonprofits just scale. And then you end up like me, wondering where the fuck you're going to sell 30 houses in 90 days. So folks, next time you hear a foundation tell you to scale, tell them that before you scale, you need to figure out how the fuck you have a weekend. Anyway, it's good to hear from y'all. Have a great weekend. And the woman at the car wash is about to walk up to me and ask for money. So don't let anybody steal your rainbow. Have a great Labor Day weekend. And I look forward to seeing you on my next Saturday morning rant. Peace.